I wanted to show you how to find people to follow on Instagram, and especially how to find people to be like those ideal niche people. So I showed you in a video how to get people to follow you through hashtags and commenting and liking and that kind of thing. But I want to show you how to find your ideal coach, I guess, your tribe. So you're going to go to the search bar, and you can do this in Iconosquare, or you can do this in the Instagram app on your phone. But you are going to either search people or tags. Okay, so if you search people, then what you want to do is you want to pick an account of people that are similar to you. So people that basically the followers of them, of that brand, should be maybe attracted to you. And this is really hard. And you want to find a brand ideally that's not gigantic, but also that's not too small. If it's a gigantic, you're going to get a lot of international followers, and just it's going to get a little bit more random. So I'm going to give you an example. There's two. Okay, this is a blogger, lifestyle blogger. They've got 3 or 4 kids, 3 little kids. They're Mormon. Like lots of pictures, style. Now, we are not Mormon, but we are Christian, so probably both very conservative. They are way more stylish and way better pictures than we do. But there's some similarities. And so what I could do is I could go to their followers, and I could just kind of look through. It's easier if I do this on Iconosquare because everything's bigger. So I could just kind of go through and look for she's only got 6 posts, but kind of look for people, their little icons that look like they would be my person. And this is hard to do, especially when it's small. But I'm always looking for a picture of a girl. Let's see, sometimes people just have started 4 hours ago. Yeah, so she just started, so this would probably be good. I think she's maybe a LuLaRoe, so she just started this, but she might be good to have in a challenge group. And so let's say I wanted her to be my ideal person, then I would write down her name and I would put it in Teamsy in a group. But that's one way to find people. And like I said, I'm kind of looking for people who have less than 500 followers, because that means that they're going to like a lot of interaction. It's not going to get lost as much. I want people that have posted pretty recently so that they're looking at their feed. I look for people that have, moral values. I like, this is not American, but it's beautiful. I love art, clean pictures. So there's a lot of international people, like I said, on here. And it's not very, when it's really big accounts, it's harder to do. And there's a lot of private accounts too. But you just kind of tap through people. And look, photographer, soon to be ma. Okay, so she does essential oils, which doesn't mean anything. And you can, if someone's private, you can, so she's in the UK. If someone's private, then you usually can try to follow them. So you just kind of look for a person that you're like, okay, that resonates with me. I think that they would be my person. And then you can follow them, and you can start doing the hearts and comments and that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's one way, is to look for a kind of a person that has a lot of followers, or maybe that doesn't have as many followers. But if somebody's following them, they might be, interested in you too. And then the other way is to look for hashtags. So you could, like, let's say you wanted people that were military wife, military wives. So you could kind of look through here and yeah, you could look through here and try to find people that you think would be military wives that might be good to get to know, because you know that kind of what their life is like. And so if you found them and they look like they would be good, okay, so this one is like for a bunch of military wives. Well, okay, this one's for a bunch of military wives, but you can literally go to their followers and you can find tons of military wives this way, because it's following them. Okay, so you can see kind of how that works by doing hashtags. Another one would be, let's say somebody was into, you really like people that were into labradoodles. Maybe you love people that were into labradoodles. So, I mean, that would be a way just to you just kind of have to poke around. I mean, like sometimes it's people with the actual dog. Like it's a dog account, like a lot of these are. And other times it's just people that have a dog. This is funny because this is almost all people. Their dogs have Instagram. Okay, so this girl just looks like she's good at selfies, which is a good coach thing. And she has a cute puppy. So that might be somebody that you would want to, get to know. She only has 52 followers. This was 37 minutes ago, so I mean she's pretty active. So then what you can do is you can just give hearts like this. At the very least, you can give hearts. But the best thing to do, so you get noticed and she goes to you, oh man, I don't know how to spell temperament. Not that. Okay, so, and then I like to do their name like that so they see it. And so, I mean, most likely she is going to respond, and then it's going to show up in here, in the next hour or whatever, and then I can see it and I can go and I can start a relationship back with her, and I could, put her in Teamsy and continue it that way, and just every now and then go back and I could even like direct message her. Look, I mean, so, and I have told you guys in my other videos that I had asked people, do you have goals? And now people are popping up and they're saying, yes, I have goals. So now I have 2 people in my direct message already. So this method definitely works, both of thanking people for following you and asking them about themselves if they have any goals. And then also of just finding people, like specific people that you think would be your people. Remember, the ideal coach team is people that you could see yourself vacationing with. And I know that everybody is in a cold market is a cold market. You don't know them. But, I mean, you should be able to tell, like, if you think, I just can't imagine myself on a beach hanging out with this person, even though I don't know them, then it probably means that they're probably not going to be your ideal coach. I mean, you could see somebody be like, oh, they'd be so cool, and then they're, difficult. But we're taking a risk. I just want to say, like, it's relationship building, and this is the beauty of this modern age of Instagram and social media, is that we really can, kind of look for people that look like us and make this job extremely enjoyable. All right, so I hope that helped for how I look for people. Once again, I just go to the search bar and I will search for hashtags, or I will search for people and then look at their followers. And I mean, you can do hashtags for anything. Like if you think that, like teachers and nurses make great. If you're a teacher or a nurse or you're a hairdresser, whatever it is, Teacher's Day, Teacher's Life. I mean, here you go. All these teachers, people. You want to do teachers, then you follow teachers, and then you can then provide value to them too. And you can even, like, if you're tracking them, then you can make posts that would help them, and then you can direct message them things about what they said, and then you can also tag them in posts that you make specifically about what they do, a Teacher Sunday, And so maybe you found something that's a funny meme that's like this, or something on Pinterest that would be helpful, or maybe you write a blog post about your method for getting things done on Sundays when you were a teacher, and then you give them the link to that. That's a way to form a relationship and add value to people. Okay, guys, I hope this helped. Go out and form some relationships and meet some amazing people.